that we spoke a little bit about in the first show, relative to the left and its lack of pride in our country. And you're saying that the left needed to move beyond that. When I was reading about that, I was thinking about conversations that I've had, for example, with black leaders and also liberals in the country who speak about racism in a way that keeps us, in my opinion, trapped in it, and trying to get them to move beyond how it is that they sort of envision or frame dialogues about racism, because I think it also has an impact on our capacity to do something about it. And I think that's a very difficult thing to get people to do who have sort of gotten their niche carved out as a result of defending certain things in our country. So what do we do while they're still having these debates or being less prideful? Or like, what are people supposed to do in order to move forward?
Well, you might say be pragmatic, and people like Todd Gitlin and Joel Rogers are saying, look, we need majoritarian politics, because African Americans aren't going to get what they want, white members of trade unions aren't going to get what they want unless they're part of a united majoritarian left. And we got to think of ourselves as American leftists first, with this particular leftist agenda item always coming second. And I think this makes sense. This debate came into the open at a labor teach-in they had at Columbia a year and a half ago. It was a bunch of academics, John Sweeney, the head of the AFL-CIO, a lot of students, representatives of local labor unions. Gitlin gave a speech based on his book, The Twilight of Common Dreams, saying, cultural politics is not really what you need if you want a working majority in Congress. So let's think about what it would take to get a working majority in Congress. What it would take would be dreams that stretch across identities, dreams that one has as an American rather than as a special kind of American. And a lot of the black speakers at the Congress got extremely angry at Gitlin, saying that this was the effect of carrying out his recommendations would be to tear down all the structures of black socio-political organization that had grown up since the civil rights movement, and that it was just too risky for the African Americans to join this majoritarian coalition he had in mind. And they had a point, but I wish at least the point were being discussed more than it is, because it seems to me the central issue for the left. How much of the gains since the King years can we keep after trying to recreate a leftist coalition based on the trade union movement, imitating the one we had in the 50s?